Good morning everyone, this is Julie from Totally Holistic Health, and it's a little bit late today, but this is my Top Therapy Tips Tuesday, so hi to everyone. Today I'm going to talk about sinusitis. At this time of year particularly, it's where the weather's changing, people are sort of starting to get a bit stuffy in the nose and stuff, or getting sinusitis. So this is a really lovely, really simple technique just to help draining the sinuses. So basically what tends to happen is if you're basically the sinuses basically get swollen up into the face, and really what should happen is the sinuses should drain out and then drain down into the lymph nodes, into your neck. Now most people sort of tend to find that if everything is inflamed, everything gets stuck. So the best way to clear the sinuses is basically to drain the neck, or then drain the lymph nodes into the neck, just to help the face clear. So basically everything from the face has to go somewhere. So if all this area here is a little bit congested, then all the mucus and all the gubbins in the face isn't going to clear anywhere. So you need to clear this out of the way first, down into the lymph nodes for the face to clear. Okay, so simple technique. It's actually based on Bowen technique. So these muscles here, these horrible ones here, the ones that Deirdre Barlow has, it's called the Sternocleidomastoid, or the SCM. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to use this muscle here. So if you get your finger and thumb, and basically just place it, if you maybe just tilt your head slightly so you can actually feel it. It just feels a little bit of a really thick chunky muscle just there. So we're going to just bring the fingers either side of that chunky muscle, and we're going to just do a very smooth movement up and then down, and then just bring your fingers a little bit higher up and then down, and just very gently just moving up and down this muscle. It's almost like milking a cow. Okay, really slowly. The slower you do the moves, the better. I mean, normally I can get about 20 or 30 moves actually in that side of the neck. And same on this side, again, just grabbing hold of that muscle there, bringing it up and then down. And I actually find by doing this, even if I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, I'm going to get a cold, even just doing this really does help stop the cold coming as well. So it's a really useful technique. Now if it feels a bit tender, you might feel a bit swollen, a bit tender, it's probably because you have got a lot of congestion in there as well. So this will actually really help the glands, and it really will help any sore throats and any swelling in the neck as well when you get with colds. So basically what we're trying to do is clear all that congestion in the neck, so that will just help drain the face. So you might need to do it 2 or 3 times. Really useful though. Second tip is a Neti Pot. This is really useful. Again, this is based on sort of yogis tend to use Neti Pot, and what you need to do is fill it up. Each different one has its own instructions on how you use it, so you probably need to read the instructions properly first. But basically you use salt and hot water. So you dissolve the salt into hot water. I tend to use, for this one particularly, it's around about half a teaspoon with about half a pint of water, but obviously depending on the size of the pot and whatever, obviously make sure you use the instructions properly. So you put the hot water in, leave it to cool down so it's just sort of lukewarm, and then you have to, I'm not going to give a demo, but basically you just tilt your head and then just use a little nozzle and pop it into your nostril. Sounds disgusting. What that does, it irrigates the nostril, so the water goes in one side and then out the other nostril. So I do about half in a Neti Pot with one, and again half with the other. And what that does, it just really clears the sinuses out, and it really does. I mean, it does feel a bit like when you go and when you throw yourself into a pool of water, like in a swimming pool, and you start to get water up your nose. It does feel a little bit like that, so it can be a little bit uncomfortable. But once you've done it, it's really clear. It just clears the whole of the sinuses, clears the nostrils, really helps clear the face as well. Obviously, maybe once a day is really useful for this as well. So, top tips for sinusitis. Again, just drain the neck and get yourself a Neti Pot. These are about £5 from Amazon, so they're not expensive. Okay, take care. Till next week. Bye.